Hello, my name's Anna. I represent Emverio Workplace Complaints, and these videos are designed for our members, organisations, companies or employers who have engaged us and authorised us to be able to receive whistleblowing complaints on their behalf. If you're not sure, you can look in the whistleblowing policy, and in that policy it should outline what we call eligible recipients. All that means is that they are authorised to receive whistleblowing complaints. If you're still not sure, you can contact the Australian Securities and Investment Commission, and I'll leave a link below this video for you. In this video, we'll cover 5 topics. 1. How to lodge a complaint with us. 2. Anonymous complaints. 3. What we do with your information. 4. Who can be a whistleblower. And 5. What is the subject matter of a whistleblower complaint? You can contact us multiple ways. You could use our online form, and even though this form might be embedded in the company or organisation's website, it comes directly to us. They cannot access that information directly. You can call us on our 1300 number. Our number is 1300 454 574. You can contact us via our website or directly to this email, info@complaints.emverio.com, or you can make an appointment via Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or request a call back. You're welcome to submit an anonymous report. You just don't divulge any of your personal information, such as your name. The other aspect of that is making sure that the circumstances of your disclosure don't reveal your identity. So if you can meet those 2 criteria, the best way to lodge that anonymous complaint is via our online form. You can also use the contact form in our website. And if you wanted to speak to us, you could use a pseudonym, so a fake name. You can create an email account that doesn't identify you and get a temporary phone number so that you can speak to us. There's some options if you want to lodge an anonymous complaint. I might just add that if you do lodge a fully anonymous complaint, that we can't update you with progress reports on the matter because we don't know who you are, okay? Another option is a partially anonymous complaint. And what that means is that you provide us with your personal details and we don't disclose those personal details to the company or organisation that you're providing us information about. Okay? But again, you need to consider whether that information by its very nature reveals your identity. But if it doesn't, we can accommodate that. The good thing about lodging a partially anonymous complaint is that we can provide you with updates and progress reports about your matter. We've talked a little bit about anonymous complaints and in particular where the circumstances or the information that you provide us don't reveal your identity. But what if it does reveal your identity? What you probably need to understand around that is that there are some lawful purposes that eligible recipients can use that information for. For example, workplace investigations, reporting to regulatory bodies such as ASIC or the Federal Police or APRA, to obtain legal advice. Okay, so eligible recipients, we do need to use our best endeavours to protect your identity. However, there are those limited circumstances where we can use that information that you need to be aware of. You can, of course, consent to the disclosure of your identity, and under those circumstances, the whistleblower legislation and protections and rights still apply to you. What we do with your information. For us, we don't disclose any information you give us without your consent. if you do consent to disclose your information to the employer or organisation or company that you have provided us information on, then if they are members, we already have 2 higher level contacts within that organisation who we provide that information to. If you would like to know who those 2 contacts are, you can either look in the whistleblower policy or you can call us. Some policies have it listed and others don't. I want to quickly address who can be a whistleblower. So a whistleblower can be an employee of the company. It can be an officer, so that usually means a director of a company or secretary. It can be a contractor or an employee of a contractor who has supplied goods or services to the company. It can be a volunteer. It can be an associate of the company, a trustee, custodian or investment manager of a superannuation entity, a spouse, relative or dependent of one of the people referred to above. A quick recap. We've looked at how to lodge a complaint with us, anonymous complaints, what we do with your information, and who can be a whistleblower. In this part of the video, we look at what a disclosable matter is, which means what complaints can you raise that will attract the whistleblower rights and protections. To lodge a whistleblower complaint, you must have reasonable grounds to suspect that the information that you are disclosing about the company or organisation concerns misconduct or an improper state of affairs or circumstances. Reasonable grounds means that a reasonable person in your position would also suspect the information indicates misconduct or a breach of the law. This information can be about a company or an organisation or an officer or an employee of that company or organisation that is engaging in conduct that breaches the Corporations Act, breaches other financial sector laws, breaches an offence against any other law of the Commonwealth that is punishable by imprisonment for a period of 12 months, or represents a danger to the public or the financial system. If your complaint isn't a whistleblower complaint, but is still a personal grievance, for example, bullying and harassment, or sexual harassment, or a wage discrepancy, it can still be addressed, but it might not be through this process. So have a look at your grievance policies and procedures and see whether or not it can be addressed via another process. We understand that being in this situation can be really stressful and can take an emotional toll. So we encourage you to reach out to your employee assistance program if you have one, or your GP. We have also included links to Beyond Blue and Lifeline. We hope that this information was useful to you. Take care. Bye for now.